my name is Blandine and I am a big fan of Christmas with a limited budget in Paris, and for 80% of my life I've lived in or around Paris. Today I would like to share what Christmas at home looks like here around Paris for me. So you'll see nothing outstanding, rather subtle touches in decoration here and there, of course a Christmas tree and a fun experience like ice skating, and of course enjoying Paris being beautiful at this time of year with marvelous decorations. My take is that outstanding is everywhere in the city and I will stick to my budget. Thus I need to be creative. And as a tradition, I usually create a new decoration or a new recipe every year. Of course, food is a very important subject, even if I'm not a chef of any kind. So let's begin with the decorations we made the previous years, like these wooden candlesticks covered with gold leaves, and same for these Noel wooden letters with silver. The Christmas lights will give the soft vibes to it, as well as a candle. And this embroidered fabric heart reminds me of a trip to Monaco with a friend, and it was made especially with the names of my children. And these greenery pine tree branches come from my own garden and they fill these old olive oil bottles so that Santa goes through the forest. The Christmas tree will be small and simple this year, but the decorations will be as many symbols as I can find. So the font from London, as my daughters study over there, or why not an astronaut as a wink to David Bowie's Space Oddity song, Grand Palais to Major Tom. If getting the right was okay, I would play the song here, of course. What I like about Christmas is that even with the same stuff, you can totally change your decoration style every year. However, I would still have my mushroom lights and this little bunny. My tree last year was a wooden one with branches from the garden, so completely different. And as you can see, last year in the video, it was eco-friendly. This rose was a gift and goes so well with this cute little bird. And when you think about it, creativity is as simple as this, making something new with what you already have. And it's why I'm passionate about creativity. And this is why also I love to visit museums to see how others played with their own creativity. But more on that later. A nice table, of course, would be very important for me. And this tablecloth gets out of the drawer every year. I love it. And of course, nice plates and nice glasses, even if we only drink water. We would enjoy a creamy hot chocolate with organic cocoa powder, or instead of a mulled wine, we would rather have apple juice with a cinnamon stick, or even apple cider with a cinnamon stick. Mostly I care a lot about details here and there, more than big stuffs. And I can enjoy everyday life this time of year with a simple cup of herbal tea in this beautiful cup, or an orange stirred with cloves that bring a Christmassy smell to the kitchen. And I will keep it simple as the city is very much crazily decorated, as you see in the last video. And here is the Place de la Concorde that I couldn't show because it was not ready, and now it's ready for Christmas. And it's located at the bottom of the Champs-Élysées. And La Place de la Concorde is as beautiful as possible thanks to the Olympics. This summer it was transformed into an open stage for freestyle, breaking, BMX or basketball. And La Concorde literally means agreeing, being in agreement together, so I like this symbol. And the historical fountains with Christmas lights are stunning. During the Olympics, the Grand Palais was the venue for fencing and taekwondo, and it's near la Place de la Concorde. It's in between les Champs-Élysées and la Place de la Concorde, I would say. So within walking distance. I'm very looking forward to ice skating again this weekend, as I cannot even remember the last time I did. And with the Grand Palais reopening, I thought it would be a fun experience with my youngest. It's indeed the largest indoor ice rink in the world. It's 3,000 square meters. So, going at the Grand Palais for ice skating sounds really fun. And also, there is an exhibition right now at the Grand Palais at the same time, and the artist, a Japanese artist, is very interesting. She uses threads to question visitors, and she shows memory and absence brought to life. Now, something as much important as art and creativity, food. I try to learn something Christmassy new for each Christmas, but it's with the homemade praline and praline chocolate that I have the most success with my kids. They will all get a small jar, and who knows, one day I might try to do the bûche myself, but so far praline is okay for me. Praline is so simple. Anyway, I would not spend too much time in the kitchen to spare some time for the garden, and this is the time of year where I prune everything so much in the garden that I always find it scary. So, back to the praline. I roast packs of almonds, I create a caramel, only sugar and no water for the caramel, until it turns slightly brown, but not too brown. Then I pour the caramel on the almonds, I let it cool a little, I put that in the food processor and I let the processor process, et voilà! Your praline is done. If I can do it, you can do it. Just to let you know, it takes a little time so that the powder turns into something creamy and oily, and it's normal, it's a little bit long. This year I'm going to try to make salted butter caramels. Also, I would enjoy buying fruits coming from far away, like pineapples or lychees, to bring some exotic vibes in the house. As promised, let's talk deeper of the creative process. I happened to talk with Professor Nakache, a French neurologist and specialist in cognitive neuroscience, and he insisted that I would tell my kids that everything is possible. So I did, and I took him up on it for myself as well, and here I am sharing with you on YouTube. For every creative process, you will find 4 steps. 1, you consciously focus on a problem and you identify the needs and the means. 2nd, you leave the problem alone and stop thinking about it. So you can sleep, make sport, normal activities. This is all perfect for incubation. 3rd step is when you have the eureka effect moment, the haha moment, and the solution appears when you do something else. So it comes unconsciously. And 4, you check your results, and if you're not satisfied with the result, you do it again. Creativity feeds itself on what already exists. So you want to nourish your brain so it can find very interesting matters to mix together. For instance, Leonardo da Vinci tried to make planes with his flying machine by imitating birds. Another example, you can hear parts of, or you can hear in the Beatles music sequences coming from the classical music. So nobody reinvents the wheel from scratch. Et voilà, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it was interesting to you, I would be thrilled if you would put a thumb up, a blue thumb up, and why not subscribe. Until next time, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Are coming true, that's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls, I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. what a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer,